pretty sure. Yeah.
Hey, if we're wrong, we're wrong.
What's
But
up, Aaron the Box?
I'm confident
Welcome
that's
to episode
episode
26,
26.
possibly 27.
Yeah. Hey, look, as I look it up right now.
I'm about to say, bro. I'm like, damn, we had 26. No, we keep a really good eye on this, but I can't remember, bro. I want to
Yeah,
say that it's 26 though. Um, I
I'm pretty
remember
sure it's 26.
the week before. I think you said like
Uh,
Kobe
yeah,
numbers.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
26.
It's
All right,
26. Yeah,
Jordan
it was
year
like Jordan
23.
year, Kobe, and
Yeah.
then it was like a
Okay.
25.
Good, good, good.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this is episode 26. Oh, we had 196 subscribers on YouTube too. So
Oh,
almost
shit.
at 200.
Yeah, and you
So
know what I'm
nice.
saying? Hey, we making it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Doing a thing, doing a thing.
absolutely, absolutely. Uh Anyway, with that being said, yeah, what's up, everybody? You know,
So yeah, man. So why do you hate Naruto?
well, let me lay it down for you why I hate Naruto so bad. Because I want it to be
uh,
even better than what it is. And apparently, picking out critiques is means I absolutely hate the series. So,
hey Jarvis, can we click the part before he starts being positive?
oh, bruh.
uh, but nah, man, we got a lot to talk about this episode. A lot has transpired in the nerd community within
Heck yeah,
this past week. Mainly a lot of DC Marvel stuff, but a bunch of other
tons of them.
trailers dropped too.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think everybody just trying to go tit for tat at this
yeah.
last season. Now, I think they right now everybody's kind of calling Marvel's bluff. They're like, "Yeah, we heard you got some with this Avatar movie," so they literally drop every single one of the trailers before the movie come out. And they're like, "Yeah, I hope you got something better than what we got."
Actually,
So, hey, don't blame them. I'll do the same thing. Honestly, I would have
right.
dropped it Thursday.
Mhm.
Thursday morning.
Same, same.
Thursday morning. Trailer for Justice League right now.
We need something immediately. Somebody got to drop something.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, that trailer you can only see in theaters. That's okay. YouTube, boom.
Like, bro.
But nah. But speaking of trailers, what do you think about the Supergirl trailer?
Uh,
I'm assuming you watched it.
yeah, it's pretty all right. Pretty decent.
Okay.
Definitely like seeing Jason Momoa's Lobo. Always a highlight there. Uh, it's funny because I kind of have more for some reason I have more stock in the Supergirl movie than I do the Superman movie. Even though I really like the Superman movie, I feel like Supergirl is just more unhinged
Mhm.
in her story, which is more so James Gunn's is like
Yeah.
territory, like unhinged, ridiculous
Mhm.
comedy. Like you're basically about to get Superman Peacemaker mixed together with Supergirl.
Well, you know, I don't know if you know, a different director is directing
Uh,
Supergirl,
I didn't know that. But
but
with
you
that
probably
being
can't
said,
tell.
though, even with that being said, I am more than 100% sure that James Gunn is going to be just like Dwayne the Rock Johnson with Black Adam. It's going to be heavily influenced in the making of Supergirl. He's definitely going to be
Yeah,
making
yeah,
notes and
yeah.
adding in little things here or there. Even though he's not directing it, but I definitely know bro's going to put his hands, his big meaty claws, all over that movie somehow, some way. So, yeah, man, I'm expecting it to do
Yeah.
pretty good though. Like, I hope it does good, but you know.
Yeah, I think it's going to do well. I don't think it's going to do as well as Superman, obviously. Which it's kind of interesting that they're putting Supergirl out now. I honestly would have preferred they held Supergirl off to a little bit more establish Superman a little more in his mythos, and then kind of just bring in Supergirl. You can still bring her in relatively early in Phase One, but it being the next kind of theatrical, I felt like that was a little bit too soon. I would rather them still build Superman because you already know that most likely what's going to happen is I don't know the budget of Supergirl, but they probably are going to have to use a lot more CGI for space things. But you already know your next film is not as likely to be as big or make as much money as the Superman film. And I think right now where they are in the verse, y'all need to be putting out like some bangers, something that's gonna make money on top of money. That's how I kind of feel from like a business side and just from a storyline side. I'd rather them have built out some more of the verse before bringing Supergirl. But I'm saying the trailer, I mean, it looks decent. I do want to watch it. It didn't necessarily get me more excited per se. but I think it may be a decent film, for sure,
You
for
think
sure.
that they could be using now? Granted, I don't want to say this as if I'm taking away from Supergirl the movie because, like I said, once I heard that Supergirl movie was coming out, I was excited because I was just like, why not, bro? I'm like, clearly the formula, the last formula
Mhm,
didn't work that well. I'm like, my thing is, I can't
mhm,
criticize something that's new. Like, okay, you're going from Superman to Supergirl.
mhm.
Fine, let's just see how it works. Now, if it fails,
Yeah.
and we know this doesn't work anymore. And then next time, if Warner Brother redoes the DC verse again, we know not to go from Superman to
Mhm.
Superman's cousin. We know to go from Superman to something else. But
Yeah, yeah.
that I think that when it comes down to the Supergirl movie, I I kind of believe in it because they could use that to really stretch out the verse more with her being out in space because you can
Mhm,
have her come in contact with white Martians or Martians in general. So that puts Martian Manhunter canonically in there. There's
mhm.
so many things in space that like the Green Lantern Corps, literally whatever, bro. She could literally just run into. I mean, even though they are
See
making lanterns, but what we done?
yeah, and see, speaking of that, like, I would have much rather them have done a follow-up, like, Green Lantern movie than a Supergirl movie because, A, you're gonna establish a new hero that will be in Justice League with a different set of powers, and also you can still expand the universe with multiple characters, and you already introduced a Green Lantern
I mean,
in
you
the
got the show,
Superman
right?
film. I feel like that would have been a better pivot. You got the show, but I feel like it should have been the next movie installment rather than
I think they
a
believe in it.
show, rather than doing
I
a
don't think they
Supergirl
believe
movie.
in Green Lantern as much because like I mean, as fans, we
I
know the
mhm,
popularity of Green Lantern. We like Green Lantern, but when you're trying to
mhm,
market Green Lantern to other people, I don't think they feel like a Green Lantern movie is going to hit like a mainstream. So Supergirl being
mhm,
Superman, like I said, Superman, Supergirl, like just hearing the super
mhm,
part, you could have made a Superboy movie. It doesn't matter. Once you see the super and add whatever following gender
mhm,
behind it or whatever, that's it's just I don't know. I guess to them it probably seems more beneficial because like I said, Green Lantern like it's popular in terms of the comic book community, the nerd community, but like average
mhm,
Joe's Sam and Jessica probably don't give a damn about Green Lantern. They probably have a memory of Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern and yeah, like I said, they probably want to
mhm.
walk you in, like kind of not walk you in, but like well, yeah, walk you into the series more so. So I guess that's why they're going that way
Yeah,
instead.
and I'm with you there. The only reason I do understand your point. Only reason I would disagree for as audience wise is only because they had Guy Gardner in Superman that a
Yeah.
lot of people saw, so they're already kind of start even the more the common audience who watch Superman kind of familiar gets more familiar
Yeah.
with them. So it would have been a perfect to me segue to expand the verse, but also expand your heroes gallery. Because Super. I'm not saying I dislike Supergirl. Okay, I like Supergirl, but for that to be your next movie installment, when you have this expanded universe you're trying to build out, um, I felt like that wasn't the right next one to do. Because we got you got the Peacemaker, you got the Creature Commandos, you got all these other
Mhm.
tangent things. It's like go ahead and use these pillar films to you know bring light to to the Justice League members. Because I don't think Supergirl is going to be well. Hopefully, she's not going to be like a Justice League member, um, or like a standing member. Maybe like if they go into expand it, Justice League later. But build your core Justice League members. That's why I would have rather like see, especially if you're not going to do anything with Batman and Wonder Woman. Right now, I'm like, just put Green Lantern in there. um,
Yeah,
at
absolutely.
this point,
I can
so
agree with that. Like I said, personally, what I had went with Supergirl as the next mainstream DC movie, absolutely not. But like I said,
yeah,
what's the harm in trying? I guess. Like I said, you can if it's done right, they could literally
uh,
introduce a large quantity of characters or at least races or
mhm,
groups intergalactically. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
And I think honestly, that's
Yeah,
probably what they're trying to do is like expand the universe through Kara
mhm.
Zor-El. Um, is it Kara Zor-El or is it Kara Zor-El? Yeah, yeah, Kara Zor-El.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
right.
If I think they're trying to just expand it through
Yeah,
her, And like I said, once you first of all, even just adding Lobo is already a W for them anyway, because people wanted a solo
Mhm.
Lobo movie. And honestly, I feel like they're gonna soft launch a
Yeah.
solo Lobo movie and or series. You can probably just get away with making a Lobo series like Peacemaker, and it'll probably do numbers, bruh. Because Lobo is just a worse
Mhm.
version of Peacemaker. And when I say worse, I mean more unhinged than Peacemaker. So I think they're doing
Yeah.
good, honestly, by that front. But anything else they do is just a bucket, bruh. Just a bucket, regardless. They can possibly make this really good though.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully.
I mean,
Well, let me ask you this: what would if you were if you were in charge of DC, like their universe, what would be your perfect slate of films and like the order you would
uh,
release them in? And of course, starting with Superman. If we get, we'll both start with the
I
same
would think
one,
that you need to
Superman.
make the core members of the Justice League, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, right?
Uh-huh.
Start there.
Uh-huh.
And but I would go Batman first, Wonder Woman last, because you want to get the two
Uh-huh.
biggest hitters out the way. Even though Wonder Woman's my favorite out of the top three, get Batman out the way too, then get Wonder Woman going. That way you have your three core members. Don't have them meet each other at all. Like, don't do that Zack Snyder shit.
Uh-huh.
They don't need to meet in their movie. All right, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Then from there, I'd probably go immediately into a Flash movie. Just so you get the Flash. I'd probably, or if I had, yeah, a Flash movie. Then if they weren't doing the Green Lantern show, go into a Lantern movie or something like that. Would probably be
Uh-huh.
solid. I mean, now granted, you could hot fix a lot of this by just having certain movies have some sort of dealing with others, because you can also do it like that. Let's say if I had a Batman movie,
Yeah.
and then in the Batman movie, Batman somehow comes across the question and he hears about Barry Allen, and he also hears about,
Uh-huh.
other city like heroes, like, flashes over Central City and shit like that. I think it's Central
Uh-huh.
City, right? I believe so, yeah. So,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
hears
Yeah.
about Flash, he hears about all these different like city specific heroes. You have Wonder Woman, she hears about all the other
Yeah.
more godly like heroes. So she hears about damn, who the fuck are like godly like heroes, bro? She can hear about somebody like Shazam. She can hear about somebody like and the comments help me out. I don't know. Just more upper echelon, stronger
Yeah.
heroes, because she's a god, so might as well
Yeah.
just have her in
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
Well, not a god, but y'all know what I'm saying. You can have her learn about like the higher, basically
Yeah. Yeah.
introduce a mainline hero and have them deal with heroes around that level. Batman learns
Uh-huh.
more about street tier heroes. Wonder Woman learns about like these higher pantheon heroes. Superman, he can learn about like the you can introduce the more galactic heroes, like I said, the lanterns, whatever, whatever, and then
Yeah.
run it from there. But yeah, you definitely need to get the first three, and then the Flash. The Flash can more so you can use the Flash to start to do like rogues and stuff. Start introducing like more rogues and shit like that. More so than heroes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. No,
Okay.
that's pretty solid. I would do something a
Um,
little bit differently, pretty similar. I would start definitely with Superman, then go ahead and do a dope Batman film, solo film, establish him as the person of Gotham. People don't come in Gotham without he's like, well, no other heroes really mess with Gotham without his like permission. Because you saw how other heroes was
oh, yeah.
kind of helping out and like all that. You establish
Mhm.
Batman as that, and maybe even have a cameo of another character where they're about to go into Gotham. Start off with that and be like, hey, I'll take care of it. Hey, like hit the road, buddy. But then have that be like a straight, solo film from there. So you got that. What I'll do with Wonder Woman, I would then do the third one as the Wonder Woman. I would maybe still introduce Atlantis there. Maybe they have like a little bit of beef, but that maybe comes later. So it's not, it's not like a war arc or nothing like that, like the what's called it, but just have a little something there. Just so Atlantis Aquaman exists. Maybe they can have some dialogue, but be a still straight Wonder Woman film. Now here's something I would do a little bit differently. I know you talk about the fan base of probably both of these, if they're there, especially for Green Lantern, I would actually follow that up with a Flash and Green Lantern duo movie, or
Okay.
team up movie. I'll let them run it be Flash and Green Lantern. I don't know what issue they would handle,
All right.
but I think that'll be dope. If you have Barry Allen, if you're gonna have John Stewart,
I thought about that for a second, but
or
I
I
was
don't know
thinking
if they
like,
want to
why
go
would
the
the
Wally
Flash
route, but
do anything with Atlantis? That's what I was thinking. Like I thought about that in my head for a second. I was like, what would the Flash be doing
Mhm.
in Atlantis type shit, or vice versa?
Oh yeah. Oh no, no. I was saying after the Wonder Woman film,
Oh, you said the
then
Green
you do
Lantern,
the
and then
then do
okay,
a
gotcha.
Flash. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, Flash and Green Lantern
Okay, right,
team up
right, right.
film.
Sorry.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, no, you good. Yeah, that's how I'll probably do the verse. Of course, you can have some shows on there. You can have like the question show, kind of looking into something
Solid,
that's gonna unravel
solid.
a little later in the
Mhm.
Justice League film. You can have him. Uh, I'm always skeptical about adding Martian Manhunter because he's such a heavy hitter. And if they don't do him right, do him justice, then it's gonna fall flat because we know how like strong he is.
Side note, real quick, not to
Um,
interrupt. I think the way
yeah,
you handle Martian Manhunter, have him appear in everybody's movie, bro. But like, but not like
interesting.
forefront, but like have everybody have a dealing with Martian
Hmm.
Manhunter somehow, some way. Because bro's a shapeshifter. You can have that nigga in literally every movie as somebody
Yeah.
different. You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. Yeah,
And
yeah,
then like that way, you like, oh, I
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
once you finally introduce him, he's like, oh, I know all of you. You know, we've all had our moments. You know, and bro like shapeshifts into the different characters. Superman's like, oh, I remember this nigga. You were
Hmm.
the guy who was at the gas station. Batman's like, oh, I remember you. You were the civilian
Yeah,
that was on the roof or whatever. You know, like I think that's a good way
yeah,
to
yeah.
introduce him because I mean, since bro can just be everywhere, he can just have him in every movie as somebody different. And you know, he was just like, I got here to Earth.
Hmm.
I was trying to learn the ways of these heroes and whatever, whatever. I think that's just a good way to introduce him.
Yeah,
Um, you know, realistically. Mhm.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that's dope. That's dope. Um, yeah, yeah. I think those are pretty
Yeah,
good
sure.
lineups. I did actually. Well, speaking of Green Lantern, I did want to ask you. There's a rumor. It's rumor right now that I don't know if you saw the Green Lantern trailer, right? The
I think
Lanterns.
so.
Okay. Well, they really haven't shown any like the suits and stuff yet, but there's a rumor with Lanterns film, or excuse me, not Lanterns film, but the Lantern show that they're saying that Hal Jordan may be like training John Stewart in order to pass down his ring or something like that. Hopefully that's just a rumor because I yeah, don't
Also,
like
why is
that
Hal
idea
old as hell, by
whatsoever.
the way?
But wait, and there's a theory for that too. They're saying that he's like mind controlled by like is doing the arrow. He's like mind controlled by parallax or something like that. Or uh, they're saying they may be going that route. I don't know yet. We don't know yet because they're saying his ring has like a little bit of gold and yellow in it. Honestly, to me, it's a little bit too early to introduce a corrupted
Right.
Hal and all that. I'm like, bro, that should be an arc later. Just have him maybe just slightly past his prime if you're gonna do it a little older. If you want to introduce John Stewart, and just have them both be relatively active. But if the idea of him having to pass down his ring or something like that is the case, I definitely don't like that. So hopefully that's a rumor and not
Okay.
true. But would you from what you've gotten so far, what did you think?
Uh, realistically, I'm looking at this trailer right here, right now. Actually, I'm like, first of all, I didn't see the
Okay,
trailer, but
okay.
hearing from what you just said, I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't care for that at all. Like, you should definitely, but I understand it. I don't care for it, but I understand it because I understand that what James Gunn is trying to do is he's trying to introduce these heroes instead of doing origin stories. He's trying to introduce them while they're
Yeah,
already in the mix. So, like, even with the Superman thing, Superman was like what 2 or 3 years into being Superman, basically when they did Superman. They'll probably do the same thing for Batman.
3.
That's if he plans on going with just off the Robert Patterson Batman. We still don't even know if he's doing that or not. But even,
I
I
doubt
mean,
it.
I doubt it as well. But I mean, he could just. I mean, I personally, I like Robert Patterson's Batman. I think he could definitely
Mhm.
just keep running that. Um, but
The only reason I think he's not, I feel like James Gunn wants to do his own version of Batman, and that's not technically his
you're right.
version
Yeah,
of
he wanted
Batman.
the. He said
So
he was going to do Brave and the Bold, so he probably wants a more like serious but cartoony Batman. I don't know, bro. Because Brave and the Bold is more like it's more like heavy comic accurate, like
mhm.
Batman with the catchphrases and all the weird gadgets and the Bat Cave that has a dinosaur and a giant penny in it, that type of shit.
Yeah, see, I'm fine with those parts. It's not like the make the dialogue like good.
Jumping
So
Jehoshaphat's Batman,
yeah.
bro. um,
Yeah, yeah,
but
none
nah,
of that.
bro. Overall, though, overall, because I know
Mhm.
we could talk about this forever, but I know we have the topics to get onto. But
Yeah.
overall, bro, my thing is, I'm just gonna hold my hands up until James Gunn drops more shit, until DC drops more shit, and we'll just see how it
Mm,
goes. Realistically speaking, 'Cause, yeah, I can't.
right.
Like, there's no point of like we can make speculations for days, bro. We can speculate every new series, how we would run it, how we do it, but overall, I just gotta see how like they got a lot of balls in the air, balls, and just like just gotta see where they land, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
mhm.
pretty much.
Yeah, bro.
Pretty much.
But with that being said, you want me to go to the next topic?
Oh well, while we're on this topic, one more thing. My phone, I was getting two calls.
Hey,
I had
bro,
to
look,
text
I
them real
literally
quick,
just
like,
was
hey,
like, when
record
you was talking, I had to
it.
slide that John down and put on do not disturb. I was like, oh my god, my phone is left completely exposed, bro.
Yeah. I did the same thing after the first one. I was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, as you, I don't know if you heard about the Doomsday trailer
Yeah,
release. I didn't watch it obviously because
I
I don't
already
want to be
got spoiled.
spoiled. I'm
I
gonna
didn't
still
watch
try
it,
to
but
go
like
see
there
it.
was a
Damn.
somebody dropped a
Well,
thumbnail. I was like, yeah, hey, y'all watch out, they're spoiling out here. I'm like, but the thumbnail that they dropped saying that they're
yeah.
spoiling was a spoiler. I'm like, bitch, what are y'all doing? And I honestly, I don't even
Yeah,
want to say what I
yeah.
saw.
Well,
Um,
it's maybe. Well, I'm kind of worried about doing
I don't
the
even want to
topic
do
now
this.
because
Bro,
I don't know if it's the
honestly,
same
I
thing you
don't even want to
saw.
do the topic because, like, based on the thumbnail I
Yeah.
saw, I didn't even watch the video. Based on the thumbnail I saw, I'm like, I already know a certain characters here in this movie now. I'm like, why did y'all do that, bro? So I'm like, the nigga who literally was like, hey, y'all watch out, they're
Okay.
spoiling. You spoiled as well. Like, bro,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, bro, honestly, we're probably better off not talking about the movie.
And it's gonna be worse after Thursday night.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be worse after Thursday night after Avatar drop because it's supposed to be a trailer attached to Avatar, so it's gonna be probably a buku of people with their
You gonna
phones
watch
out, like
you gonna go see
ready to
Avatar when the
record.
movie drops?
I'm gonna see it.
I'm gonna see it
Yeah.
Sunday.
It probably won't
I'm
be
gonna see it
Thursday
Sunday.
or Friday though.
Yeah.
Oh, you going Sunday? Okay. I'm thinking
I gotta
I need to figure out which day because I forgot that's gonna be 3 hours and 17 minutes. So I need to figure out when I have that
Hey,
much time to
Sunday.
unlock
Sunday is the best time
Avatar.
to have that much time, bro. I'm going Sunday early, bro. Nice little hot date, little link up. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I still need to
My
do the
boy.
same thing. Just do it Sunday morning. That way I know I'm fresh. Hey, look, hey, I'm getting old, y'all. I know my eyes are fresh, bro.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, but 3 hours. Woo. Yeah. But now let's skip the MCU
Man, we've
doomsday
been talking
stuff.
about this shit for 22 minutes, bro.
Just in
We've been
case,
talking about
because we don't
Supergirl for
know.
22 fucking
Yeah, yeah,
damn,
yeah, yeah. I mean, there was really a lot to talk about. Yeah, that was just
damn,
two
bro. Yeah, I
trailers.
was saying, bro.
So
Damn.
there's really a lot to dissect. But with that being said, yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, we got a
All right.
lot more on the docket. What you
Alrighty.
got?
Now, what is one anime technique that you would like to have in IRL, bro? All right. So any anime technique you want. Now granted, like I said, I already know a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh man, let me get a shadow clone because with shadow clones, I could get all
Mhm,
this work done. I could have somebody cooking while somebody's making money and I'm chilling playing the game.
mhm.
I understand everybody's gonna go for like what they feel is the more logical solution. But me personally, bro, and I know this is just ridiculous, but hey, bro, let me get a hollow purple. I want a hollow purple, bro, because I want to be out here chilling, bro, and always know that no matter where I'm at, no matter who's confronting me, you're gonna get blown the fuck back the moment you see me hit this. You're gone. Imagine a nigga trying to rob me. Give me all your money. I don't think you understand what you just got yourself into, buddy. Bro, I'll blast this man away, bro. Erase this man from existence, bro. I feel like having a hollow purple is so sick, bro, because it's just like,
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, the same people who use like curse
yeah.
unique, somebody when told you to pull out a
Bro,
gun.
hey, you're right. But wait,
It's
granted,
like,
that's
hey,
before Gojo had hollow purple, bro.
yeah.
All I gotta do is hit this gun, bro. Hey, nigga, a nigga's not gonna shoot me because I hold my fingers like this. I'm like, bro, you might want to second guess yourself. The moment bro starts to talk, boom, gone. Eradicating the bullet,
Mhm.
the gun, the man, everybody. Over with. And bro, I would start walking with so much confidence, bro. Come like, what's this nigga finna do?
Yeah.
Oh, hollow purple this nigga out of existence, bro. I put this man on the
Mhm.
t-shirt immediately.
I mean, that that's a solid one. I'm going even though it's funny, we kind of talked about this before. I'll definitely go first. Number one, instant transmission.
Clearly, more practical, less
Uh
violent, more
yeah.
practical.
For
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah, it give me a in or out of any type of situation that I need. My second one was gonna be certain night eyes ability, but I feel like that might be a little dangerous. You might see something you don't want to see. So
I
I
think
was
it's
like,
inconsistent. Because think
I
about it. A
can't
certain
do it.
night, I was like, yeah, Deku, you're like, he said he was seeing futures that Deku literally changed. Like he changed the future. Like Deku changed
Mhm.
certain night. I think certain night I was like, oh, Deku gonna lose, and then
Yeah, but
Deku
that
still
was
won.
like
I'm like,
that was some MC. That was some main character hack stuff.
that's
Like up until that point, everything was pretty much accurate. Up until Deku came in
yeah.
the picture, so I feel like 99% accurate.
I
So
feel you.
yeah, hey, unless MC runs up on me, hey, I'm straight.
For
Yeah.
sure, for sure, for sure.
So yeah, yeah.
You know what? But if I had to be like more, if I had to be less volatile in terms of eradicating the nigga,
Mhm.
honestly speaking, another technique, like I said, that would be pretty good is I don't know, bruh. Uh, nah, I ain't gonna say that because I was gonna be like, return from death from ReZero. I don't think I want that because I mean I die and I come back, but I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
mm.
He's like, hey, we kind of moved on, pal.
Right, 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 right.
Version
You know
tears, I
what?
have no more for you.
Having the Geass from Lelouch's Geass from Code Geass, I think that'd be pretty sick, bro. Having that type of technique would be pretty good. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
okay.
having the Geass would be pretty good, and it's a lot less violent than just eradicating a nigga with hollow purple. So,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Of course.
yeah.
No, I'm definitely with you there.
Mhm.
Definitely with you there.
Okay, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. No, those are solid
Okay,
though. Those are
yeah.
solid.
What you got for me?
Um, Let me ask you this from anime: which one is worse, getting turned into a Titan from Attack on Titan, or getting turned into a cursed spirit from JJK?
If you get turned to a Titan, correct me if I'm wrong. If you get turned to a Titan, you're just a guy who can Titan shift, right? Or are you talking about being turned into one of those? Oh, you're talking about what?
Uh
Oh, okay.
at first, yeah, yeah. I mean, you can end up being one of those, but like the
Okay.
chances are slim.
Um, if it's not guaranteed to become an actual Titan shifter, make me a cursed spirit immediately, bro. Uh, honestly speaking, because if you've noticed, sometimes people who turn to cursed spirits, they don't always look like disgustingly weird. They do end up turning into like something that's at
Mhm.
least somewhat humanoid. Except for that nigga Junpei. I know Junpei, the nigga who Mahito and them were like trying to work with, and they turned bro into like a
Yeah, yeah.
bro got
Bro
turned
got
into
body.
somebody uncle, bro. He got that uncle build. And I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah, yeah. To like a
Yeah.
hippo build,
So
bro.
I don't know.
Like,
Depending on me, myself, my own stats and everything, I'm a pretty large man myself, pretty solid mind, some solid willpower. Hopefully I'll turn into something that's not garbage. But if I do, it just depends if I do. It's still to me better than becoming a mindless titan where my head is big, I got big eyeballs, a little body, a fat nose, and I crawl around on all fours. I don't know. Titans is just weird to me, bro. I'll take a cursed spirit. I'll take being a cursed spirit any day.
yeah.
Also, at least
Okay, okay, okay.
a jujutsu sorcerer will more than likely, come to exercise me or whatever, which is fine. I mean, I don't know why that's better. Why I think that's better than getting murked by by a core troop member or whatever. But
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. Just make me a
yeah,
curse. Let me
yeah.
a curse. I might have a better chance of like keeping some sort of autonomy than being a regular Titan, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a chance. And there's a because like the only way they gain intelligence is by eating like another Titan, a Titan shifter, the one who can shift back and forth. That's literally the only way they can
What's the
gain
odds of me
intelligence.
getting
So
to a Titan shifter?
it's a
Zero.
yeah, that's a
Zero.
big risk. Uh
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
Just let me
yeah, yeah,
turn me to a cursed spirit, bro. I ain't got
yeah.
time for this. Turn me to a cursed spirit. Hey, I got way better odds as a cursed spirit than I do a
uh,
Titan at all. at all.
Well, the only Osman cursed spirit is just getting exercise, and that's pretty much it. Uh, because I don't think they found a way to
Nah,
reverse it.
and that's
I don't
fine.
believe so.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm fine with
yeah.
it. I don't mind.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
All right,
I got another one for you. Would you rather be stuck in a room with Frieza, Homelander, or Green Goblin?
freezing easily. Freeze it
Okay.
easily.
All right. Why?
Okay, a lot of people forget. Like Frieza, don't get me wrong, Frieza's evil, but Frieza don't just. Frieza has killed niggas, a lot of niggas, trust me. But Frieza still has
Uh,
rationality. Meanwhile, Green Goblin is unhinged. Bro would just kill you just because. And a Homelander,
mm,
honestly speaking, I know a lot of
yeah.
people like to shit on Homelander, but Homelander in terms of like in the last like I'll say 5 to 10 years, Homelander has instilled a level of fear as a villain where like when this man is on camera, with anybody else in the show, your heart sinks because you're like, bro can kill this man at any time. He's so unhinged, bro. You can have the Deep
Yeah.
and Homelander in the room, and you would be like, yo, the Deep might die in this scene right here, bro. Just because Homelander is so unhinged as a character, bro. You can't really say nothing around this
Mm.
man. You can't really do nothing around this man. It's like, even I remember the episode where sister, what was her name? Sister Sage
Sister
was like, yo,
Sage.
let's ask this person a question. They were like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, like, well, tell us, I forgot what the question was. But he was like, okay, look, we're not going to do anything to you if you tell the truth. Mama Charlie told the truth, like, she didn't get the full sentence out. Homelander beamed her, bro, immediately. I don't trust this nigga. He could beam you in a second, bro. No,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
And not saying Frieza couldn't, but like, Frieza is more like
Yeah.
rational, bro. Like, I'd rather be in a room with Frieza. Frieza's like, hey,
Mm.
I don't know what Frieza would talk about personally, but if I'm just like, hey, Lord of Frieza, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Frieza Force, I want to join, blah, blah, blah. I can keep Frieza talking for a minute, bro. I'm like, yeah, I've seen you're very
Yeah.
strong, the same. I mean, granted, I would have to do some bootlicking to survive, but hey, it's survival, nigga. Hey, I hate to
Yeah.
stay in the race, nigga.
Absolutely.
Fuck this.
Hey. Hey. It's definitely. Hey. It's definitely gonna be some beyond
Oh, son,
bootlicking going on in
I'm
that
gonna have to
room.
bootlick to survive.
But
But yeah,
yeah.
Frieza,
Yeah.
bro, you
Yeah.
can't bootlick Green Goblin, bro. You're like, Green Goblin, I love you. Great.
Hey, look. I'm being there with Green Goblin. I'm being there with Green Goblin. Like Norman, this isn't you.
And he gonna murk you just because you said that. How do you know my name?
Oh,
Strong
Joe.
enough to have it? Too weak to take. I'm gonna power
No,
bomb you to the
hey,
floor.
bro, gonna be like look, bro, gonna be like Norman's gone, honey.
That's just Goblin. Only the Goblin remains. Green Goblin's the last thing I
Oh,
want to be
Joe.
in the room with, bro. I don't care. There's nothing you can say that stop that man from beating your ass, bro. There's literally nothing you can say. Nothing at all, bro. So yeah, for sure. Green
Oh,
Goblin, if I
Joe.
had to rank them two, Green Goblin last, Homelander second, Frieza first. I'd rather be in the room with Frieza, hands down, bro. You can bootlick Frieza and save your life. But those other two, nah. Homelander, bro, you might even try to bootlick Homelander, and he'll probably be
I
like,
slick. I'll slick put Homelander third.
over
I ain't gonna lie,
Goblin?
bro.
You think Goblin's more like you rather be in a room
Yeah,
with Goblin over
absolutely.
Homelander? Oh dear
Yeah.
heavens. You're insane. You're insane. Oh my god, you're insane. Goblin is unhinged, bro. Goblin is crazy. Crazy.
Definitely. I mean, yes, but
Wouldn't even
yeah,
let you get
yeah,
a
nah.
sentence out before he threw a bomb in
Nah.
your face, bro. My god.
Oh, Joe.
Bro, you remember when Homelander was meeting those scientists and he started like murking those scientists who basically did experiments on him when he was a kid? That one
Oh
lady was
yeah.
talking so reckless, and Homelander let her talk like reckless for at least 2 minutes before he like murked her. Bro. Like he
Oh
let
yeah.
all those scientists have like some sort of say. He played a game with them, all types of junk, bro. Like, I mean, granted they were sadistic games, but yeah, bro, you might last longer just because bro's insane. The Goblin, no sir, bro, gonna punch a hole straight through your chest.
See that thing about Homelander Bird, he gonna first of all, Homelander gonna do it more gruesomely. And two, he may make you like let your guard down. So y'all might be talking about chess. Y'all gonna be talking about chess. Well, you know, I kind of kill you right now, right? Got kind of got to let the edge off. It's like,
Bro. But still, bro,
yeah,
you can have a
nah. Hey, with
conversation.
Green Goblin, I
You can
know
have
what
a
I'm getting,
conversation
bro.
with Homelander. 5 minutes in the conversation, he might eye beam you. More than likely, he'll be like, you know what? You're a terrible conversationalist. You're
Yeah,
boring as fuck. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But that, all I'm saying is, Goblin, you're not getting that far, bro. He's beat. That man is putting you in the dirt, bro. Immediately. Frieza, honestly, Frieza is the most rational out of those three, hands down. He's the most rational. Yeah. So
yeah. I'm with you
put me in
there.
the
I'm
room with
with you
Frieza,
there.
bro.
He may still beat me just because, but I'm with you there.
I'm about to do some D1
Yeah.
bookmaking, bro.
All right.
D1 bookmaking.
All
Mm.
right, fair enough. Let me ask you this. Um, who would be the most hated superhero if they existed in real life?
The most hated superhero if they existed in real life. And
Yeah.
then
I ain't gonna lie,
who
bro.
you got?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm thinking Iron Man, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, he'd be hated. I think Iron
Yeah.
Man would be hated globally because brother, you got a lot
Yeah.
of government that's just like a lot of this just government in general is gonna be like, we can't just have a man flying around with technology that could literally destroy us, our military, hands down, bro. So yeah,
Yeah, level our ground.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Then too, like the regular people who like, if I had money, I could be Iron Man
I mean,
too.
they did that with Ironheart, with
Like,
Riri Williams when they made her show. All she was
honestly,
saying, bro, was like,
yeah.
bro, if I had $1 billion, I could be Iron Man too. Just completely going past the fact that Tony Stark made the Mark One armor in a cave with a box of scraps. But
Yeah.
but yeah, a lot of people be like, well, if I had $85
Yeah.
trillion or $1 billion, I could also be Iron Man. Yeah, for sure. Iron Man would definitely be hated. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
And my number two, originally I was gonna say, only reason I don't say Batman is because we wouldn't know his secret identity. As soon as like Batman was revealed to Bruce Wayne, oh yeah,
done for.
absolutely hate it. He was like, hey, why is he going around in a costume when he can just fix the
Done
problem with his
for, bro.
money?
Done for. Done for. The crazy
Yeah.
part is
Reputation
when it comes down to
eviscerated.
Batman, even the
But
writers, there's been writers of certain Batman stories that are like, yeah, Bruce Wayne would be better off using his money to help Gotham than being Batman. And I'm like,
mhm.
yeah, legitimately. Like, bro, rather sit here and fight insane clown posse members and put them in jail instead of
Yeah.
just, I don't know, reforming Gotham with his billions of dollars. Whatever, bro. Anyway, that's a different story for another day. But a hero that I think people would hate.
Mhm.
The Punisher. The Punisher. I think a lot of
I mean, well, I feel like it would be
I think a lot
split.
of right wing niggas would love the Punisher, but a lot of right wing niggas
Yeah.
don't realize the Punisher don't like them. That's the weird part about the Punisher. I don't know, like, bro, the Punisher is such a
Yeah.
weird character, whereas like he believes in like this justice through any means necessary. Like, bro, he's willing to murk no matter anybody, no matter what. But at the same time, bro, you got a lot of
Yeah.
people that are anti-gun, anti-violence, anti-this. They're not going to care for the Punisher, bro. They're
Mm.
like, bro, this man just gunned down a mafia
Nah.
in the middle of San Francisco. He gunned down 80 mafia members. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the Punisher would stir up a lot of division if he was real. I
Mhm.
think yeah, bro. Especially everything is super like um super sketchy when it comes to like gun control and all that stuff, all these different things.
Mhm.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
Punisher, yeah, bro. Mixed bag, bro. Mixed bag.
Yeah, nah, I'm
Mixed
with you
bag.
there. Yeah, very,
Mixed
very
bag.
mixed bag. Very
Mixed
mixed
bag,
bag.
bro.
Yeah.
Let me think though.
You had
Oh yeah, I
something?
got some. Alrighty. So, what is the animated Disney movie that you would give the live action treatment to, and it's guaranteed to be a banger?
That hasn't been made or it doesn't matter? Or has been made? Like one has been made already for
Like
it?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if there's already a live action for it, if you do it again
Okay.
and make it and it's a guaranteed banger though.
Okay.
So this when I say a
It's funny,
guaranteed
the
banger, I
ones
mean it has the best casting, the best effects, best writers on it, best
mhm.
director on it. It's guaranteed to make.
Mhm. Yeah, because ones that immediately came to my mind are ones that have really already been made, but there's some things I would have done to make
Mhm.
it better. Obviously, there's Tarzan. They did make a Tarzan one, but honestly, bro, I didn't even go watch that one. Um, yeah, that one. But my second one was definitely Aladdin. Now, as you know, I did do a Aladdin movie, which was good. It was well, it
Okay.
was all right. It was decent. Um, certain subtle changes, like even Will Smith, he did decent as role as Genie, but there are some things that they
Yeah.
like took out of like
Mhm.
the what took out like with the original.
Mhm.
Um, that I didn't like. Like the character, they felt all like even Aladdin, they all felt like they came seemed like they came from like a fortunate place. Like I didn't take Aladdin seriously as like he's poor and
Yeah.
doing all that. Is like he was kind of somebody who was cosplaying Aladdin. And no shade to the actor himself. He's
Yeah.
a good actor. Um, but they kind of missed some elements, and also you kind of had like even though they weren't white, but the whitewashing. I'm like they all was like that same bright skin tone. I was like, but you remember in the original Aladdin? I'm like, dude,
Them niggas
you
was
know,
dark. Them niggas was dark.
they some yeah, they some chocolate
Yeah, yeah,
individuals. Um, so now I would definitely do that. Tarzan's kind of a given, of course. If you had like the same soundtrack, uh, do it that way. Same Phil Collins soundtrack, definitely do that one, and just bring back Aladdin, and just kind of do it a little bit more justice. And I only saying that because the one I saw, I was like, yeah, this is making of something that could be really good, and it was decent. I will say, I'm not saying it's bad. It was decent, but I was like, y'all was a couple fixes away from being
okay.
great.
For sure.
So
Okay, so for you, it's
yeah.
Tarzan
Yeah,
and
yeah. What
Aladdin
about
then.
you?
Okay,
Yeah, was kind of redoing the
yeah, for
remakes
sure, for
pretty
sure.
much.
If I had
Yeah.
to choose two, since you chose, so if I had to choose two, these might be
Mhm,
some pretty niche picks, but I stand by what I say.
mhm,
Um, a live action Atlantis, fire, bro. Make Atlantis the movie live
mhm,
action. Like I said, it's a guaranteed banger. It has the best writers, best actors, whatever. Atlantis will be solid. I
mhm.
think that's a movie that is extremely underrated.
Not gonna
Mhm.
like, forgot that was
Yeah,
Disney.
yeah. Atlantis, bro. A lot of my favorite
Yeah,
Disney
yeah,
movies are
that's a
like
good one.
ones people forget about. Like I said, Atlantis would be so solid.
Yeah.
And if I had to pick a second movie, Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet would be a solid
Mm.
lo-
I was just
Treasure
about to say that.
Planet as a live action guaranteed banger. Give me Atlantis and Treasure Planet, bro.
Mhm.
Those two movies would oh my god, those movies would go crazy, bro. I'm honestly upset that both those movies go
Absolutely.
so unrecognized by like just Disney fans in general. When
Yeah.
those are probably two of the best movies Disney has ever released, but in my opinion, of course. But yeah, give me Treasure Planet, and Atlantis as two live action guaranteed bangers. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, those will go
Oh,
extremely hard.
absolutely, absolutely.
Uh yeah, I agree with you there. And people are always kind of, I don't say always, but they're often like fan casting who could like play this, play that, and they just never pick it up for a live action. Out of all the live actions that you could do, those are definitely like made for it. But some of the honestly, the very popular ones, like yeah, they're gonna bring some people, but it's gonna be kind of one for one. I feel like, and if you departure anything from that, people are gonna be kind of upset. If you do like the Atlantis and Treasure Planet, it has enough of a fan base and enough people who are just not like diehard Ariel fans and like that, like with Little Mermaid and all that, that you can do it solidly, and people won't complain about as much about subtle changes for the
Absolutely,
cinema release.
absolutely.
So yeah, I'm
Okay,
with you there. I'm
for
with you
sure,
there
for
for
sure.
sure, for sure.
You got something for me?
Um, yeah. Speaking of movies, what's a bad movie that you
A
enjoy?
bad movie that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Is it bad based on I think it's bad? Because I don't. I mean, because I know some people don't care for this movie, surprisingly. But I still think it's a good movie.
Mm,
And that's the context where other people don't talk about it and they deem it bad, but I think it's good.
Mhm.
Hands down, this might be another deep pool. I like the movie Clerks, bruh.
Okay,
Clerks, bruh.
Clerks.
Clerks, the movie, so good, bruh. I love the first Clerk. I mean, like they made like Clerks
Okay.
2 and I think Clerks 3, but like Clerks, the original first movie, it's done in black and white. It almost comes off like an indie film. Shit is so good, bro. I love
Mhm.
that's probably one of my favorite movies of all time, bro. Uh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Clerks,
Okay.
man. That's I don't know if y'all have never
Okay.
seen the movie Clerks, bro. You just got like a hour and a
Yeah,
half.
because I say
Go
I
watch the
haven't.
movie Clerks, bro. It's so funny,
Mhm.
bro. It's so good.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely one. That might be I don't know. That might be like a really random pick, but yeah, Clerks for sure.
Yeah, I checked on that myself. Mine I would say is actually Batman and Robin.
You said Batman,
Um,
brother.
I know. Hmm.
I gotta text you.
Yeah, I know, and like a lot of things make it. A lot of things make it a bad movie and a bad Batman movie. And I know it's like super campy, but honestly, I just enjoy it for what it is, like a campy
Oh,
Batman iteration. Um, Yeah, I just kind of enjoy it for what it is. And I know Arnold Schwarzenegger had that super thick Mr. Freeze accent, but hey, what can you do?
nothing, bro. Hey,
But
what killed the
yeah.
dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Yeah.
Like shit, bro.
Very campy, but I just have fun with that movie. I don't look at it as like yeah, this is like a titular Batman film or
Gotcha,
something.
yeah.
No. Uh and some of the liberties they took are kind of crazy. But I just kind of enjoy it as a film. Like that, and it bothered me as much as some other people. When they say, "Hey, this is the worst thing. This killed live action." But I don't feel that way
That
personally.
movie, watching it as a kid, I was like, wow, this is great. When I watched it as like a grown up, I was like, it's like
Mhm.
grown up, like I'm still a child, a grown up nigga. When I watched it as a man, bro, I was like, I don't know, I still like enjoyed the Mr. Freeze part. That was the best aspect of
Yeah,
that movie, bro. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely,
Everybody else,
absolutely. And then it had
no,
what's yeah, then it had what's her name is Poison Ivy, Uma Thurman.
yeah,
Um, yeah, of course, Bane, which is obviously a terrible version of
worst
Bane,
version
but
of it.
hey,
Worst version of it, bro.
yeah, yeah,
I need to
yeah,
bring Bane back. I know it's random tangent. I think they need to bring Bane back in another Batman movie though, bro. Um, because I'm like, the
absolutely.
last Bane we had was
Dark Knight Rises with
Tom
Tom
Hardy.
Hardy.
I was about to call that nigga Edward for some reason. Yeah, Tom Hardy, bro. Tom Hardy was the last
Hmm.
Bane we had, and honestly, with today's film capabilities, bro, and casting direction, we could get an even greater Bane, bro. Probably a bigger nigga too, bro. Honestly speaking, like I feel like
Yeah.
the way they should do Bane nowadays, bro, is like you can either CGI him. I mean, you could CGI Bane, or you could just go like
Mhm.
you get a guy to be Bane, make him a big guy or whatever. And then when bro hits the venom, add the CGI to him getting bigger, and then just have another actual big guy to play Bane, bro, and just dub over his voice. I mean, depending on how you want to do Bane,
Yeah.
you can go either CGI or just, like I said, hire two
Uh-huh.
guys to play Bane, bro. One guy is base Bane, and the other guy is Venom roided Bane, and then just like I said, dub his voices. Bro got a mask on, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's super easy to dub. Uh,
Yeah.
um, I,
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Bane again. But I wanted to ask you this anyway. What do you feel about like, 'cause you talking about Bane and being buff. What do you feel like characters when they are brought to live action? They're not, I know you can't be cartoonishly buff, but they're not as like nearly as buff as their either comic iteration, game iteration. I know recently Street Fighter, trailer came out and some people were talking about some of the characters. It was like, hey, you kind of supposed to be a little buffer. You look kind of skinny. So how you feel about that translation from one meme to another and they're not as
Here's my
buff
thing.
or ripped?
Real quick, um jumping over just to the Street Fighter trailer thing, and it still correlates with the characters.
Mhm.
Um, I I did see a lot of people talking about like, oh, these characters don't look as buff as like Street Fighter characters. They're all like kind of small, blah blah. Here's the thing: this movie,
Yeah.
like, it's kind of hitting more so for like the first Street Fighter game, like Street Fighter One and maybe the Street Fighter Two, Street Fighter Two Alpha, something like
Mhm.
that. Y'all niggas are kind of caught up on Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like, these more current Street Fighters
Mhm.
where everybody is brawling as hell. But if you go back and look at the first Street Fighter game, like the muscle proportions are pretty accurate. They weren't Ryu wasn't always like a hulking mass. He was just like a dude who was like pretty cut up. And you know what I'm saying? And the same goes for every other character.
Mhm.
They got Zangief down packed, of course, because Zangief was always been big, but everybody else was not always
Yeah.
extremely muscular. Like they were just really cut up. So I honestly feel like what they're doing now with this movie, like especially if they plan on making more movies like this, I think they're doing just fine by having
Mhm.
these niggas not be extremely roided up, you know, whatever, whatever. Because the proportions of Street Fighter
Mhm.
characters
Just like
currently,
normal size
um,
humans. Just like normal size
yeah, just
humans.
normally sized but athletically
Mhm.
built humans. Like, yeah, they all had muscle mass, but it still looked
Yeah.
proportionate. Like, it was still human proportions. These new Street Fighter characters all look like they're
Mhm.
on gear and roids and hyperbolic time chamber and everything. These niggas are all like huge
Yeah.
as hell. But in the original Street Fighter, they all kind of look slim, like more slimmer built. So I think this movie's doing a great job. And the
Yeah.
trailer they just dropped, by the way, choosing Punk Tactics as your trailer music as well, amazing. Also, a
Mhm.
subtle. I feel like that's a subtle shot at the Mortal Kombat movie because I know there's a line in that song called like "Get Over Here" like Scorpion or some shit like that. I was like, I wonder if they knew about that. I know they cut it out of the
Yeah.
trailer, but you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this new Street Fighter movie.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah,
good, man.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like it's striking some sort of balance between like the live action and then keeping some type of game elements or
Mm,
feel. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what they do
absolutely.
with it. Um yeah, so
All
that
right,
should be
let me ask you
interesting
this then,
for
bro.
sure.
Which movie do you
Mhm.
which movie do you think is going to be better, bro? Street Fighter movie or Mortal Kombat 2? Like, if you had to put your money on which one to be the best, which one do you
Mhm.
think is going to be better?
I think I'm gonna put my money on I'm putting my money on Mortal Kombat.
Mm,
Um here, and here's
mm,
why, because they have the advantage of having put it out Kombat 1 and seeing what the critiques and what all that was. They have the advantage there. Um Now I know there's a big chance they just end up doing the same thing they did in Mortal Kombat 1 and just label it 2 with different characters. I know that's a chance that that's gonna happen, and probably a high chance that's gonna happen. Um, I'm still gonna give them the edge because there's a also a chance, a big chance with Street Fighters is they may get too campy and too into trying to make the world seem like a certain way, and then just completely abandon story elements. I see that being a potential as well. Um, so yeah, that's the only reason I'm giving to Mortal Kombat. I think it's gonna be close. I think it'll be very close. I'm gonna give it to Mortal Kombat by a little bit.
okay. Of course, me, when it's one of those rare moments, I disagree. I actually give it to Street Fighter
Mhm.
over Mortal Kombat 2. I feel like the Mortal Kombat 1 movie, I don't even know if this is a hot take. That shit was garbage. Uh the way
Oh,
Brother, I
really?
still to
Mhm.
this day remember how Jax got his arms. They gave this nigga these tiny little robotic
Mhm.
noodles, and then bro just randomly got a power up or unlocked his Mortal Kombat mark, which made his little noodle robot arm turn into like
Mhm.
massive, like mechanical garbage. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Most of these
Uh-huh.
niggas were getting their ass beat in the movie. The way they got their powers, like I said, garbage. Sonya Blade not having a mark, and then eventually, I think it was Sonya Blade that didn't have a mark before. The way they even did that mark shit was weird. There was like a weird kind of like plot hole in there.
Mhm.
Also, I think Cabal. I mean, the greatest part of that movie was Cabal saying that bro's about to get his soul sucked. That was probably the best part of the whole movie, in my opinion. But everything else in that movie was pretty trash. Cole as the main character, oh my god, he's just Jax. Cole got like golden
Mhm.
arms. He's just Jax. He got the same thing Jax did, but better. That shit was
Yeah.
garbage. And
Yeah. I'm with you there. I didn't like
yeah,
that either.
this shit was garbage, bro. I might just rewatch it again, drink a little bit, and watch the movie again just to get some laughs out of it. It was not a good movie. So
Yeah.
maybe based off those critiques though, um, like you said, maybe off the critiques, it might be a better movie. They are adding more characters like Kung Lao and shit like that.
Mhm.
But I think the Street Fighter movie, especially because I heard it like rumor that it's going to be like 75 to 80% like combat, which is beautiful because all the combat I
Mhm.
saw in the trailer was already good. Um, but
Yeah.
if it's really just like a straight to action kind of movie like that, I'm good with it. Uh, yeah, I honestly would put my money. I'd bet the entire farm on Street Fighter outdoing Mortal Kombat 2, for sure.
Of for as when we say outdoing,
Outdoing
come
it in
out
terms of it
as
being a better movie,
making sales.
outdoing it in terms of being making more in the box office. Uh,
I do think it's gonna make
absolutely,
more in the box office.
absolutely.
I do think that.
I think it's gonna be a
Yeah.
better movie overall. A better. First of all, I think it's gonna be a better start than Mortal Kombat 1. I think it's gonna be a better movie than Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, and I think it's gonna do better in the box.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
Hey, but I could be biased,
yeah.
bro.
There's a
I could
potential
just
for
be
all that to
biased.
happen.
I don't really care for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, they do have the advantage of starting where I got a taste of what Mortal Kombat is, so they do have that advantage, and they dropped a pretty decent trailer. Um, so Mortal Kombat definitely has their work cut out for them, but if they do the right things, they could have some. But sometimes, they don't
yeah,
do the
yeah,
right thing.
yeah.
So, they're like, hey, look, what do the
Hey,
fans know?
who knows? Who knows?
Get him out of here.
All right.
um,
When we go, you
well,
got it.
speaking of, is it another game? Something around gaming?
It is.
This was like
It's
anime
gaming.
slash
Yeah, it's
gaming.
gaming.
All right, you
All
go
right.
ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead.
My question is, what weapon from a video game, any video game weapon you choose, would you take to fight a symbiote army? So you have to choose a video game weapon to aid you in fighting a symbiote army. You want to go first?
I'm gonna
All
let you
right.
go first.
So for me personally, bro, y'all see it around my neck. Let me get a keyblade, bro. I need a keyblade immediately. As y'all
Mm,
know, if you're any Kingdom Hearts fans out here, a keyblade is hella busted. If you become a keyblade wielder already is crazy strong, but a keyblade master, ridiculous. As you see, each different keyblade wielder and or master has their own abilities and types of stuff like that. But if I had to be something more akin to like Sora or Riku, even Aqua, maybe even Terra,
mhm,
I don't know. Those things are solid. Like for instance, Sora. I know about the. If y'all know what Kingdom Hearts is, it's fine. Just kind of let me rant a little bit. Like Sora with his drive forms and his what's that junk called, bro? I forgot the name of it, but his triangle, bro. Y'all know that Sora has this ability where no matter who he's fighting, bro can hit he can hit triangle, bro, and he gets a litany of different moves and combinations. I can't remember what it's called.
mhm,
Damn, it's kind of, I think it's like a drive action, maybe. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Having a Keyblade, brother, it lets you have magic. It gives you excellent combat. It gives you all these different abilities with that shit, bro. And honestly, I feel like I could literally handle a symbiote army hands down with a keyblade, bro. Or like I said, even if it's something that's just specific to me, um, yeah, I think
mhm.
that a keyblade for me for sure would be what I would use to take on the symbiote army, hands down, bro. The keyblade is such a busted weapon, in my opinion. Um, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Um, I'm probably gonna go the samurai. Excuse me. Yeah, the samurai laser rifle from James Bond 007 Nightfire. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna be
I'm
blasted with
sorry.
that, bro.
Repeat that for me one more time. I don't know
That's
if
what
I
I'm
heard
going
you
for.
correct.
The samurai laser rifle from 007 Nightfire.
Okay,
If you know ball, you know
hey,
ball.
okay, hey, don't miss.
uh,
Don't
yeah.
miss it. Don't miss, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. All right. So the next one I had was, uh, would you buy a My Hero Academia Xenoverse style game?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, because I'm like, you make your own character. That's solid.
mhm,
The only difference is like My only issue is My Hero works in a certain way where it's like you can't really do it like Xenoverse because Xenoverse, even if you take what was
Mhm,
that Naruto game that was kind of like it too, Shinobi Strikers, their version of Xenoverse, which to me is a
mhm,
way worse version of Xenoverse, in my opinion. Um, Even if you do it
mhm.
like Xenoverse Shinobi Strikers, the way the power system works, it allows you to be able to learn different techniques. Because like with Key, you could technically learn a multitude of techniques, and with Chakra, you can also learn
Yeah.
a litany of different styles. But with Quartz, bro, you're kind of locked
Mhm,
into one thing. You can't have a nigga who has explosions
mhm,
as well as dark shadow, as well as being able to talk to animals, and also
mhm.
has the elbow tape or whatever. So I don't think it would work
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
properly, um, at all.
Mhm,
And I think the game, and with that being said,
mhm.
I think the game would be unfun. The only way they can honestly make it work is if they're like, oh, you as the MC, your quirk is like Monema's quirk, where you can copy other quirks and keep them or something like that. Like that's the only way they can like make it make
Yeah, and
sense
that's what I
video game
was,
wise.
that's what I was thinking. Are you able to hold like 4 quirks for like the
Yeah,
R1 or the E, something like that? Same way they do like, the MC of your game, you have this special ability. You can time travel and change these, yada yada yada. Um, yeah, like outside of the power systems part, they'll probably need the most work. But I was also thinking, playing, of course, playing the online fights, but also doing some missions with friends. If you want to do the time thing, you can, or do some major plot points, you can, or some new one, hypothetical ones. I think there's potential there. Not, and of course, not don't have to exactly be like Xenoverse, but in the style of it, I think you can have something there. The hardest part would be dealing with the yes, of course, the abilities and of course how they're going to actually make that function. So the people will be different ones, but then it makes sense
absolutely.
for the universe. Um, yeah, yeah. I feel like we just need. There's a lot of other anime. I know the big one we always talk about is the Hunter x Hunter.
You can definitely do
Y'all
Hunter
can
x Hunter,
definitely do
bro.
that one, but that's another topic for another
You
day.
can for sure do Hunter x Hunter
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
sure. For sure.
yeah, yeah. It'll probably be a lot easier than
Probably
Quartz too,
because also
but we'll
granted,
see.
um, I feel like if you do Hunter x Hunter, and I guess you can also make the same argument for My Hero. If you do Hunter x Hunter, you can just have somebody based off a build. So like basically, you could choose like a
Hmm.
Hisoka build, and like your character knows all of like 4 bungee gun moves or something like that. Or if you know like
Hmm.
I don't know, you take a Gone build where you know rock paper scissors and something else. Because like I said,
Hmm.
once you learn your Nin ability, your Hatsu, that's basically it. But
Well, I was thinking you get to choose one of the like whether you're enhancer or conjure. That'll be your
I
class,
see,
and then you have a
I
set
see
of
what you're saying.
abilities for each class, and you'll be able to get like 4 of
Now,
those for
now if they
your
do it
your
like
actual
that and you
build.
choose like if you can choose like what part of the Nin chart you fall on, and then you get like
Mhm,
a move based on all the enhancers. If you're an enhancer, you get all the enhancers or all the
yeah,
yeah. Okay, yeah, I could definitely see that for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a great way. I didn't
mhm,
even think about that. Good job. Good job.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
definitely do a Hunter game for
yeah,
sure. That My Hero game, like I said, unless you do it to the way where you're like, oh, your main character's quirk is just to be able to store other quirks like all for one or one
mhm,
for all or whatever, yeah, then not.
yeah,
The only way I can see it working.
yeah,
For sure.
absolutely. I'm with you there. Um, this kind of goes in a little bit with my hero as well. Who wins in a fight between Wolverine and Shigaraki?
Shigaraki, easily. Oh my God. Yeah, easily. Shigaraki.
Easily?
It's not even a
Okay.
contest.
Why
Why
you
you
think
said
easily?
why easily?
Uh-huh.
Because as far as we know, decay
Yeah.
can decay anything, including adamantium or adamantium. So
Uh-huh.
what's keeping this man from touching
Uh-huh.
Wolverine when Wolverine is an up close fighter? It means he has to get right up on Shigaraki. Shigaraki,
Uh-huh.
Wolverine stabbing Shigaraki does nothing to Shigaraki, strictly speaking. Bro has pain
Okay.
nullification, shit
Yeah.
like that. This man Wolverine can drive both claws into his chest, which is what Wolverine loves to do. Shigaraki puts 5 fingers on his nigga.
Uh-huh.
I got 5 on it. And that's it, brother. You're taking the skin, the
Uh-huh.
muscle, the adamantium. He would literally eradicate this man down to a soul. And that's pretty much it, bro. Yeah, Wolverine
Uh-huh.
absolutely getting clapped. I mean, like, there's no, bro. Shigaraki has so many different
Uh-huh.
abilities. bro can just peel this man back with one of them. Bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even understand how this is a conversation. I don't even understand how this is a conversation.
It was
Wolverine,
funny
bruh.
because
If you would have
it was
said
funny.
any other character in
Go
Marvel,
ahead.
literally anybody else, I'll probably be like, I don't know, maybe. But Wolverine, honestly, Shigaraki is as much as a counter to Wolverine as Magneto is. Wolverine would get absolutely clapped trying to fight Shigaraki, bro. Like, I thought no contest
Mhm.
whatsoever. This man would torture Wolverine. Would torture that man, bro. Like, Wolverine has no
Mhm.
way of putting Shigaraki down whatsoever, bro.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Dear Heavenly Father.
Let's see.
Oh my God. Jesus Christos, adios mio. What are we talking about?
So you're saying Wolverine's
Wolverine
not
ain't
smart enough
nothing
to take down
compared to
Shigaraki? That's crazy.
Wolverine is, I hate to say this, I love Wolverine. Wolverine is garbage compared to Shigaraki, bro. Literal
Mm.
sewage. Literal hot garbage, bro. Man ain't doing nothing to Shigaraki whatsoever.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh my God. Like, bro, that's like that's definitely a
Okay.
nuclear bomb versus coughing baby situation right there. Like, oh my dear heaven. Dear God. You're gonna have niggas in the comments questioning this question, the validity of this.
Hey, let him. I mean, it was this last week saying that Wolverine gonna take care of Gotham. So who knows? Who
Hey,
knows? Who
side note, you mind
knows?
if I hop on a little rant real quick? I'm not gonna say any names specifically.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
little side note rant, man. I saw a lot of y'all, or some of y'all, didn't really approve of the me. It's an old episode. Y'all didn't really approve of me saying that Goku was a good father. Even to the point where somebody tried to tell me like, yeah, man, do you remember when Goku basically set every single tournament, like every single universe up in a tournament to basically fight for their universe or whatever? That was like the main argument somebody had tried to bring up to me. Even though given the fact, as anybody who actually watched Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, I don't know, anybody with a functioning frontal lobe would understand. Y'all do remember that Zeno was going to destroy every other universe that wasn't at a high mortality rate. And it's only thanks to Goku that these niggas even had a fighting chance to fight for their universe. And then ultimately won and saved every universe. It's almost like niggas don't even watch the show. They just like to hop online and I don't know, just talk, I guess. I don't know personally. But yeah, honestly, if you had that opinion where you think that where you think that Goku that somehow makes Goku a bad father, crazy. I know. I don't even know how that came up in the conversation. As well as also saying that Goku was gone and chose to neglect his family for multiple years, like the man wasn't dead, and also I don't know,
Mhm.
didn't want to keep having people try to gun for his head and put the planet at risk. I don't know. I'm saying I'm starting to believe that y'all niggas never watched, read, even associated with Dragon Ball Z at all, or Dragon Ball in general. Uh
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. Pick up a book. I don't know. Educate yourself. I don't know. But yeah, I've heard some very bad takes in the last few days, and I don't know. Stop it. Get some help. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, you want to keep going, bro? My bad. A little tangent I had to jump on right there. People were trying to, I
Hey,
don't
yeah.
know. People just thought they knew something. Crazy. Anyway,
No worries. No worries. Um, Let me ask you this: would you rather be born in the Zoldyck family or the Zenning family
the Zoldyck
in these
family
verse?
by far. Zoldyck family by far. I don't know what it is, but the Zidane
Okay.
family is so weird and unlikable. The Zoldyck family at least care for each other. Yeah, you get tortured. Yeah, you have to go through poison treatment. You have to get like all the other shit.
Mhm.
But after you finish your training, these niggas still like you. Your father, your mother, they all still love you. The Zidane
Mhm.
family, literally, if you aren't now, granted, I mean, you could look at it this way. If you saw what happens if you have like heavenly restriction, they hate you.
Mhm.
So there's a caveat. There's
Yeah.
a caveat for them hating you. If you're not like pristine in
Mhm.
the family, they don't care for you. In the Zoldyck family, if you're even a decent assassin, I mean, you had Maluki Killua's brother, the heavyset nigga on the laptop, who was an assassin. Brother, he wasn't even all
Mm,
that great, but his family still liked him. You know what I'm saying? Like in the Zoldyck family,
mm,
but in the Zenin family, there's caveats to them caring about you. Maki and them, bro, they hated Maki, they hated Toji because they didn't have curse energy. Like I don't have, and we don't even know if there's
mm.
any other caveats that would make them hate you. But at least we know in the Zoldyck family, if you're even a subpar assassin, you're good to go, bro. You still have a full family that cares for you. Now, granted,
Mm.
they do want to keep you very close knit. They don't want you to live a life or anything outside of the family. Fair. But I'd rather at least have that than live in the Zenin family, who these niggas literally try to actively murk me. Because I think they threw Maki and I think it was Maki. I don't remember if it was Maki or Toji or both, but I think it was Maki. They threw Maki in a room full of curses trying to murk her, bro. Like, for no reason. Like, bro, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Put me in the Zenin family, bro. Let me gain all my resistances. Like I said, because all the torture and junk they do to you, they do it
Mm,
just so you can become a more greater assassin so people can't pull information out of you. I'll take the poison torture. I'll take the
mhm.
electrocution, whatever, bro. At least I have a family that loves me no matter what. Zenin, garbage. Absolutely trash.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. I lean. Of course, 730 Zoldyck. Only without only percentage just as devil advocates for Zenin. Only as a percentage. Still choosing Zoldyck. Um, is because you can like some of the things that the Zoldyck family do to make sure to like kind of keep things in control. Also pretty drastic. Like Killer will live with a needle in his head for however
That
long he had the
wasn't
needle in his
Zoldyck's
head.
problem, though.
And
That
then
was
didn't
literally
know it.
Illumi doing that. That was just Illumi.
Yeah,
I mean,
who's part of the
fair enough.
family. Also you got Alika, who's hey, if you too much that much of a problem, hey, you're just getting locked up permanently. And be justified about it.
Granted,
So kind of got to
granted,
deal with.
that's because
Mhm.
Alika is something from the Dark Continent. The odds of you having something from the Dark Continent is so
Yeah.
slim that's probably never going to happen to you ever at all.
Yeah. Hey, but it's still your blood relatives that you just have to deal with just being locked up.
Fair.
So hey, if you cool, that cool. Uh yeah, there are some drastic things you still may potentially like for the most part, this whole thing is it's straight, it seems like. You kinda got your freedom stuff. Like hey, just make sure you get some kills, do thing, come back, yada yada yada, live in a nice mansion, got a lot of land. But some of the drastic things that are just kind of like casual for them are also pretty drastic. So like for Killua not to be able to even feel electric shock
That's good.
at all, yeah, they helped with his ability eventually, but what he had to probably get go through to get that was probably insane.
Hey, give it to me.
Um, yeah, and some people with Zenny, you see what saw with Toji and Maki, they just like left the family pretty much. Um, So that seems to be an option. Seems to be an option as well there. Where with Zoldyck, you like, nah, you're not leaving. Like no matter what, like hey, you're Zoldyck. Which usually is a fine. But with Zenny you used to have that option. Potentially.
I don't know, man.
If you make it.
Having a
If you're strong
having a loving family
enough. So
versus possibly not having a loving family and trying to get murdered by your family every day.
mm,
I don't know. I think I'll take the Zoldycks. I think I'll take the Zoldyck family, bro. I don't know. Everybody, hey, pick Killua. Everybody
yeah.
loves Killua. Everybody. His mama, his daddy, his grandpa, all his brothers, except for
Uh-huh,
Luki, maybe. Solid, bro. Give me that.
uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Totally.
Yeah, no, that's something. But you got anything else?
No, I'm pretty tapped over here, brother. That's about it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about all I got,
All
too,
right,
to be
cool,
honest with you.
perfect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you
Yep.
all for showing up and showing out for episode 26.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all, man, for coming in. Of course, comment on anything that you can comment on. If you're seeing this on any platform where you can comment on, then you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
All right. And with that being
and
said,
good.
y'all go read a book and wash your ass.